Thank you for joining me today for Monday Morning Devotion. Recently, my pastor quoted Steve Besner, who is a senior pastor of Houston Northwest Church. The quote was very short, but very powerful, powerful enough for me to reach down, grab my phone, and make a note to look it up. It simply was this: sometimes I joke about what I'd do if I had one day left to live, eat junk, go crazy, etc. Today it hit me. Jesus knew, and he washed feet. Looking at John chapter 13, in verse 1 through verse 5, we read the story about what Jesus did in his final hours. From the New International Version, it reads like this: It was just before the Passover festival. Jesus knew that the hour had come for him to leave this world and go to the Father. Having loved his own who were in the world, he loved them to the end. The evening meal was in progress, and the devil had already prompted Judas, the son of Simon Iscariot, to betray Jesus. Jesus knew that the Father had put all things under his power and that he had come from God and was returning to God. So he got up from the meal, took off his outer clothing, and wrapped a towel around his waist. After that, he poured water into a basin and began to wash his disciples' feet, drying them with the towel that was wrapped around him. In Jesus' final hours, he washed his disciples' filthy, dirty feet. He became a servant. He didn't do the things that he always wanted to do. He didn't make the final moments about him. He put his emphasis on the ones he loved, and he served them. What an example that is to us. When I think about what I'd like to do before, when I even give it a thought about what I would want to do before I pass from this life, it doesn't cross my mind to go wash someone's feet. It doesn't even cross my mind to serve someone. It crosses my mind to maybe want to take a trip of a lifetime, go somewhere that I've always wanted to go, fulfill one of the desires of my heart that's on a bucket list of mine. But Jesus washed his disciples' feet and he served. We need to ask Jesus to show us where we have let a servant's heart slip away. Ask him, who can we serve? How can we serve? Where are we most needed? How have we neglected the needs of others and put ourselves first? To love with others' best interest in mind is to love like Jesus did. This quote is a short quote, but I find it very powerful as it speaks to us about Jesus' final hours before he died on the cross for our sins. It simply is this again. Sometimes I joke about what I'd do if I knew I only had one day left to live. Eat junk, go crazy. Today it hit me. Jesus knew, and he washed feet. This week, be a servant. Go wash feet. Have a blessed week, everyone. I look forward to seeing you next Monday.